Okay, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. I wasn't too sure with this video if I should post it on Mr. Finance or Mr. Camera, because we're going to be doing a little bit of finance stuff, checking out some crypto sort of things, but also it's an unboxing and I'm going to be doing some gaming, so it's a bit hard to figure out what I'm doing with my channels, but I figured because I recently did a video on Mr. Finance the other day, I'd do this one for Mr. Camera, so that's why it's on this channel. But today I'm going to be unboxing this. I just picked this up, I just got delivered after about a week. It's a GTX, or RTX rather, 3060 from Zotac, which is a Hong Kong brand that makes graphics cards. I also picked up some canned air because my PC does need a bit of a clean. So I'm going to go ahead and install that today, unbox it, and then we're going to be testing out what sort of hash rate this can get on NiceHash, first of all. Then I'm going to try installing a bootleg driver, which should improve that hash rate. And then after that, I might do some gaming to test this out. Now, if you're wanting to know what my current rig has at the moment, it's just got a RX 570 8GB from Radeon Sapphire. That's doing pretty well. It's a pretty good card if you're doing 1080 gaming, but I just got this 2K monitor, which you might see another video for, so I wanted to get something a bit beefier. It was a bit difficult to decide between this and the RX 5600 from, or 5600 XT rather, from AMD, but this one you can get a lot better mining profit from, so I think that makes it a little bit better. It's also got ray tracing and DLSS, so I think if you're wanting it for gaming, the 5600 XT might be a little bit better value for money, but really they're quite similar cards, and if you're able to mine, this one's actually more cost efficient because it's going to pay for itself a little bit faster. But let's jump into unboxing. I'll get this camera with top-down view and we can get the unboxing experience of the 3060 OC edition from Zotac Gaming. Let's go. Okay, cool, so here we go. We've got the top-down view here. I hope my lighting is not too bad today. It is kind of a cloudy day, so apologies if the lighting isn't the best. But there you go, there's the front of the box. The box is a bit smaller than I thought it would be. Sometimes you buy a graphics card and the box will be like almost double the size, but no, it's pretty compact. We can see some things here, just that it's got 12 gigs of RAM. I'm not sure what Ice Storm is, Freeze Tech. I'm not really sure what that is. It says it's got an extended warranty, which might come in handy. The OC edition should be a good feature. That should give it more megahertz, more power. Just see what else is on the box here. Yeah, so they've sort of got like a yellow branding color, which I like. Yeah, just showing some features here. It's a black card, which should be pretty good to fit with my build. It's kind of an unintrusive color. Would have been nice to get a card that has some red on it, because I do have a lot of other red features in my PC, but the black should be fine. I'm not sure if the side bits light up or not. We'll have to test that out when it's running, but that would be cool if it did. And I'll just quickly read through some of these features and see if there's anything worth talking about here. There's nothing really here that I haven't already talked about. It's just talking about the ray tracing, the DLSS features. One thing that I didn't talk about before though is the price. So I know at the moment graphics cards are quite expensive. There's a bit of a markup, bit of inflation going on. For this one I paid about 860 New Zealand dollars. I'm not sure if that's a good deal or not, but it was pretty cheap, and I've seen these, they were over 1,000 a few months ago, so it was good to get that a bit cheaper than what it was before. But yeah, otherwise this is a pretty generic box. We may as well crack into this and give it an unboxing. So let's go and cut into here. Okay, so we've got another box. nothing else in there. Put that to the side. And we've got a little lip here. Should open up pretty nicely. Or not. What's the issue with that? Oh cool, so it's got the Zotac logo there, a bit of detail on the boxing, which is a nice feature. And when you open your card, that's what it's going to look like. So, just check what this is first. I think this will just be like the manuals and stuff like that. Nice shiny bag they have here. So what is this? This is... Oh cool, they've got like some little mini PCs that Zotac sells. Some sort of community you can sign up for, some gaming PCs. So that's just like some ads for some other products from Zotac. Now, here they give you some stickers. Normally I don't use the stickers that come with gaming products because I find them not super useful and they're a bit tacky, but these are kind of cool. They're very metallic and reflective, so maybe I will actually use those. I'm not sure. I'll put them to the side though for now. Quick installation guide. That must be a warranty or something. Oh, please install the drivers. So that's the sort of paperwork you get with a card. And then here we have the card itself. Now I will have to keep this anti-static bag because I do want to sell my old 570, so I can store it in this until someone buys it. If you're based in New Zealand, you're wanting to buy a 570, I'm selling it for $300. Let me know in the comments, we can get in touch and I can send it your way if you're looking for a cheap card, but let's go ahead and pull this out. So this will be the fan side that's coming out first. There you go. Oh, that is a nice looking card. Very nice metallic black. There's your PCI slot that it goes into the motherboard with. The back plate. Yeah, it's quite nice looking. It's just one color black, but looks quite neat and tidy. And there's the side. That's the part that you're going to see sticking out the side of the PC. So that should be good as well. But yeah, it's a nice looking card. I'll just put it down like that for now. So next step, let's go ahead and install that in the PC. It might take a while because I have to clean it a little bit. I'm also going to install some new LEDs because the LEDs I have in there, they stopped working a while ago. So I'll just get those now. Yes, I'm also going to be installing this. This is just like a LED strip. Just because, you know, you can never have enough LEDs. But let's go. Okay guys, it's a bit later in the evening. I've got the camera set up in front of my monitor. I know I could do screen recording to actually give you a better view of what's going on here, but I haven't fucked around with screen recording before, and I'm going to be honest.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah, so just bear with this. I've got it on the gimbal, so at least it won't be moving around. But yeah, you can see here I've got NiceHash open. We've got the graphics card installed. I'll just tilt that so you can see it in the case there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to install the LED strip because it had the wrong adapter on it, so I just sort of cleaned the residue from the old one, and I'll just not have that. I mean, I'm pretty happy with my fan, the like sort of purple color scheme, so that's all good. But let's check out NiceHash here. So we can see this is just the default factory settings. I haven't installed the bootleg driver from NVIDIA, which allows you to unlock this graphics card for mining to its full potential. I'm going to try that out soon. But yeah, this is just factory default settings. At the moment, it's mining Octopus, getting about 34 megahash per second, which is pretty good for about $4 NZ a day. It was before mining Dega Hashimoto, and on that it was getting about 28 megahash. From what I've seen though, if you install this driver that accidentally got released and do some overclocking, we could be able to push that up to 50 megahash. So I'm going to give that a go, see what we're able to crank this bad boy up to, and yeah, hopefully we can get even higher than this. $4, that's pretty good. Keep in mind the price of Bitcoin at the moment is quite high. It's about 52.5k USD. But yeah, let's see what we can crank this up to. Okay, yeah, so some pretty unfortunate news, guys. After a lot of research and wasted time, it turns out that this actually is one of the LHR cards. It didn't say that on the box, which I am annoyed about. I thought it wasn't an LHR card. I've tried another sort of gimmick that you can do where you install a new MB miner and it can apparently get 70% on the LHR cards. I tried installing a different driver, but that doesn't work. Yeah, I just don't know what's wrong here. I went ahead and put on some overclocking. So you can see here are my settings. I've got -502 for the core clock, plus 1284 for the memory clock, power limit of 65, and with these settings it's only got up to about 32 megahash at its max. The current profit is actually lower than what it was before, I think because it was on a different algorithm before, a non-Ethereum one, so it wasn't throttled. But yeah, it looks like this is a bit disappointing for mining. Definitely, if you are wanting to get a card for mining, do not get the Zotac 3060 OC edition. I think I've been semi-scammed here by the store. They should have put that in their description that it was LHR, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But yeah, we'll test this out for gaming and see how it handles that. Hopefully that will be at least better. The other thing I just wanted to quickly point out is this card is recommended that you have a 550 watt PSU or higher. If you see there, I've only actually got a 450 watt PSU. I watched a lot of other YouTubers and they pointed out that the max, a sort of general system with this card will draw, is about 350 watts. So I've still got about 100 watts of headroom there. Or is that out of focus? Yeah, so it hasn't shut down or anything yet, and hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay guys, and we're back here for some gaming testing with the 3060. I'm still just getting over the unfortunate event that this is actually an LHR card and isn't useful for mining at all. but hopefully it can redeem itself in some gaming. So I fired up New Vegas. You might be asking, why am I testing a current gen card with an 11-year-old game? Well, this is just the game that I'm playing at the moment because I finally got around to it. My Steam library's huge. Really enjoying it, by the way, but let's crank this out and see how it goes. So I remember on my old 570, just before I took it out, I was playing last night actually, I was getting about anywhere between 50 and 90 frames on this game. That's the weird thing, it's an 11-year-old game, but it runs like absolute shit. So we'll see if this card can do any better. Whoa, this is... Sorry about this gimbal, guys, it kind of like does its own thing. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so it's actually dropping to like even in the 40s. I'm just running this at 2K ultra settings for everything. Yeah, you can see there it's getting about 50-ish, in the 50s. So yeah, this isn't actually that much better for gaming than I thought it would be. Okay, let's cut to another game. Okay, and you can see here I'm running some Master Chief Collection. This is again, an old game, but a game that I've been playing a bunch lately because it is fun. But on this, I have been getting about 140 frames on the old 570. So I'm not too sure what it will get on this. Put that frames back into perspective. Resume. Oh, that's weird. Okay, we'll just fire up a new level. Missions. Sure. Yeah, don't care, we just want to test the game. I must say, guys, still pretty cut about taking the big L on this card not being able to mine. I'm actually low-key thinking of selling it and getting the 6600 XT instead. Skip this. Okay, so, well, you can see on this game, it's getting a lot better frames. Was getting like 140-ish on the old card, now it's getting between 250 and 300, which is really good. So there is one redeeming quality, is it at least can run, you know, some games pretty well, a lot better than my old card. So maybe I won't sell it, we'll see. Okay guys, so I cranked out a more modern game here, Hitman 2. I think this came out like last year or 2019 or something. I was going to play Assassin's Creed, but Ubisoft was being fucking annoying as shit and wouldn't let me play it without putting my account details in. So let's just go for this game. I think with my old card, this was getting like below 60 frames, around 40 to 60, I believe. But let's go ahead and crank the first mission of Hitman 2 and see what sort of frames we can get. Again, running at 2K ultra settings. Let's get a bit of an intro here. Hopefully we can skip past this.
The story so far. Agent.
Yeah, here we go.
At the location. No hostile presence.
Okay, so it's an improvement of about 30 frames. 30 to 34 frames by the looks. Oh yeah, getting like pretty much double the frame rate of the old card. So yeah, pretty good improvement, definitely more than 60. It's not too bad, but not the best, especially if I'm running with my 144Hz monitor. It's not utilizing the full capability of that with some of these more modern games. Okay, hope you guys can see me okay, just holding the gimbal in front of me here. But pretty much, I'm not too happy with this graphics card, to be honest. The Zotac 3060 Twin Edge OC, it isn't really living up to the hype. I was hoping it could get 50 mega hash, pay for itself, make a few $100 by the end of the year. But no, that is not the case. Also, for gaming, I don't know if it's just that New Vegas is kind of shit. Probably is that. The other games, Halo and Hitman, it did have a vast improvement. But I am low-key thinking of selling this and buying the 6600 XT from AMD, because that has a lot lower power consumption, and I do have a smaller PSU in my rig. I've only got a 450 watt, so that makes it tempting. Also, it's actually cheaper, so I could probably sell this for like similar to what I bought it for. Buy the AMD one, get some of my money back. You know, if maybe like less than $50, but still it would work out cheaper, and I would actually probably get better performance from what I've seen from other YouTubers, for gaming at least, not for mining. For mining, I think it'll work out to be about the same with this LHR thing that they've put on. So yeah, summary of the video: if you want to mine, don't buy this graphics card. It looks cool. I mean, you saw at the start of the video I was pretty happy with it, but yeah, isn't really fit for purpose. So thank you for watching, and maybe we'll have a new video soon with the 6600 XT. We'll see.